A pair of AL clubs. It'll be the Kansas City Royals taking on the Boston Red Sox. The MLB here on 2K Sports.
A nemesis to fielders, sometimes a bonus to hitters. The Green Monster at Fenway. The home advantage will go to the Red Sox here in Boston. Great to be with you. 2K Sports presents Tuesday afternoon baseball. Let's take a look at Boston's starting. And Steve, as you take a look at this Kansas City lineup, what do you think we're going to see?
Well, a little mismatch in this one right here. One of the best lefties in the game against the lineup that does struggle at times to score runs. So it could be a lopsided ball game.
Right now we've got a moment to take a look at the lineup for the Royals. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, you love to see the results from Johnny Damon's bat. You just don't really like the swing too much. It's a very, very unorthodox swing, but it works for Johnny Damon, and it's worked for a lot of years for him. He's still a guy who can hit the ball of the ballpark, and he can still steal a base at his age. Look for Johnny Damon to be exciting in this one.
It's going to be Wilson now. Kansas City won yesterday. Now game 2 of 4, a chance to prevent losing the series if they can get the win here against the Red Sox.
Well, this is a team that's starting to find its flow right now.
Starting out first inning of baseball, 0-1. They are 6 out of their last 10. That's heading in the right direction.
Well, 600 ball can take you a long way in the big leagues.
He lets that fastball go by for a called strike, 0-2.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Change up in there, punches him out. Number 1.
Well, great confidence right there in his stuff. Could have wasted a pitch right there, but he figured, why worry?
That's a great job of finishing off the batter in a hurry. Never got a chance to see much. Take a look at the Red Sox defensively. In his rookie year now. And here's the first one. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he tries to get one down. Sweeney over to first for out number 1. Lineup time. Terry Francona's offense will look like this. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Big Papi. Anytime David Ortiz steps to the plate, he can do something very special. What I like about him over the years is he now has become a guy who's not afraid to hit the ball to left field when he has 2 strikes to try to cut down on strikeouts and get his average up. I love what he does, though, in the batter's box. He's a clutch performer, and if the game's on the line, he's the guy you want up for your team.
One out, nobody on. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
It's fouled off.
Oh!
1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
1-2 pitch coming. Hit up the middle. Number 2. Throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down. Got a chance to check out the Royals defense. Here's what it looks like. So, John, any individual standout?
Well, Carlos Beltran's a guy that you just love to watch play the outfield position. Has such great long strides. He covers so much ground in such a short period of time. Really helps the pitching staff a lot by making those plays in the gap.
2 down. Runners at first and second. Sliders in there for a called strike. Here's the delivery. Slider misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Here's the delivery. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And the side's retired. Beltran catches it, coming in off the field. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. And coming up, we'll see the Royals. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. The rookie shortstop in. He'll start things off here in the 3rd inning. Close ball game. This is where that could all change with nobody out in the sacks full.
Gary, if they can get a strikeout in this situation, then the double play allows them to get out of the inning with no runs.
And Williams settles in. Here's the delivery. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
But what an unbelievable pitch right there. He starts it off the plate, and he breaks it back over the outside corner of the plate. That's a backdoor slider. What a devastating pitch.
That one goes foul. Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2. And he watches one high, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled away. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And Sweeney gets there. Now look at the staffs with the fewest walks allowed for the month. Found on our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the Angels. 2nd, the A's. Blue Jays 3rd. The Indians 4th, and the Mariners 5th.
Hey, take a look at these teams. These are the teams that believe that their defense can make plays behind them. They're not worried about getting the strikeout and trying to do it by themselves. They trust their teammates.
Three on and 1 out. Slider misses badly with it. 1-0.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
The 1-0 now. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0.
You got the bases loaded, nowhere to put them, and you put yourself in a great hitter's count, 2-0. You got to come in with the strike. You don't want to run the risk of 3-0 and walking a run in.
And he comes back with 1 in there, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
Swing and lined up the middle. And that looks like an RBI and a single. That makes 2. 2-run single on that one. So 2 runs in on that hit. Let's take a look now at the play and how it affected the win expectancy graph.
And now a chance to see where the Red Sox sit in the American League rankings. 1st in walks, 3rd in doubles, and they also show up in the top 5 in stolen bases. Understanding that speed, a big part of how they score runs, they take the extra base.
Grounded out last time. Runners at 2nd and 3rd and 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Low pitch from Lee. That'll be a ball.
Some real vulnerability right here, Gary. Up over 25 pitches now here in the fourth inning, and really going to take a toll on him.
The pitch. Swung on, line to right field. And that's out number 3. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the dinger. A display of determination coming from the Royals. They've made a dent in that lead. And now we're going to see Garcia-Parra. He's ready to start the home half here in the fourth inning. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. No outs in the corners are covered. The first count on Beltran. Here it comes. And it's taken high for a ball. Lee out of the strike zone with that one.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep an eye and see if his velocity is dropping. If it is, you might want to think about getting him out.
1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. And Fisk is calling for the pitch. And that's a ball, and a 3-0 count. Beltran now might have a green light here. Career average 276 against the Red Sox. It's now 3-1. Beltran's got the hitter's count.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
There's contact. He drove it well. That's one away. Sweeney is heading home. Sweeney scores.
With runners in scoring position, you need to do something to get them in. He didn't have to get a hit. He knew all he had to do was find a way to keep it in play and pick up an RBI.
Right on the trade deadline now. Here's the race in the East, brought to you by State Farm. In that first spot, the Orioles. Yankees in second place. It's the Blue Jays in third. Fourth place belongs to the Red Sox. And it's the Rays in the last slot. .270 lifetime batting average again. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
Swings, hits this one pretty well, deep right center. And that'll retire the side. Caught by Wilson. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. We got a stalemate going in Boston. It's going to be Wilson now. Singled home a run in his last at bat. He flew out his last time up. 2 men on and 2 men out. The first pitch, line drive. That's foul towards first. Oh, 1 is a slider for a called strike.
Now 2 strikes on the hitter. they're a strike away from getting out of this jam with the game still tied.
Ball! Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2. A shot up the middle, and in there. He has struggled today. Now finally a base hit in the record book. And he comes in to score, and they have snatched that lead. So now the WPA graph will show us how much of a difference that run batted in means with their chances of victory. Our State Farm leaderboard, the group of arms who have been lights out over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Royals. The Orioles second. Third spot, the Rangers. The Twins fourth, and the Mariners still seeking his first hit of the ball game. Man on third, 2 outs. Well, you see something new in this game every day, Steve. They're going to intentionally put him on to face one of the best hitters in the game.
And you've got to really question this strategy, Gary. I mean, I don't know why you do this unless perhaps maybe you saw something in the scouting report. They better hope it doesn't backfire.
Rookie right fielder stands in. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Two men on, 2 men out. And the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
It's important to get that first strike. Now the pitcher in the catbird seat.
The pitch. He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there. Popped up. Should be playable behind the plate. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play. And he pops it up. Should have room back there. And Sweeney puts that away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. Red Sox 4, Kansas City 3. Bottom part of the order will get their chance offensively. And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And he's got a shot here with a go-ahead run on at first.
And with nobody out, he needs to at least move those runners up.
We are late in this ball game. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And it gets down. And it's tied up. The tying run crosses the plate. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph.
Now they could taste the victory. They could taste the post-game spread. But now it's all tied up again. There's a long way to go.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. He deals. He swings on that 0-0 delivery. Misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Apparently he's looking for something a lot harder than that four-seam fastball. I don't know what else he has because he's way out in front.
Ball. Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
Ball. It's taken by Jackson inside. Papelbon kicks, delivers, 2-1. Fastball called strike 2.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
That one's going to be down low, 3-2.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's going to be another hit for them. This is what the schedule looks like for Boston. They wrap up this Kansas City series on Thursday. They'll pack their bags for Chicago and take on the White Sox. That should be a great series. They really match up well. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After that, they head home to match up against the Indians, a team that beat them pretty good in the last series.
Well, you can feel the anticipation in the stands and the fans, and certainly all eyes on the mound right now.
Big time trouble here, and barring a miracle, this game may not be tied for very long.
Well, they need to bring the defense in here, Gary, to shut down the go-ahead run at the plate. As a pitcher, you've got to get the ball hit on the ground.
No one out. Sack's full. And the first pitch. Sweeney taking the called strike. How's he doing? Well, lifetime 307 off the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And it gets through as Sweeney will pick up the RBI. That's run number 2.
You talk about a late inning ball club. They needed a big hit late in the game, in the final inning, and they got it. Clutch hitting, clutch performance. What a team.
It's going to be Brett. Boy, we have seen this offense building momentum, Steve, and what a time of the ball game to do it.
Well, my friend Gary, that's a perfect example of clutch hitting we saw right there. He got the job done in the critical situation. They go up by 2.
Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch, here it comes. Ball! Slider stays inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
At the belt, the 1-0. Swung on, hit well, out there to deep left center field, back at the wall. That'll be off the Green Monster out there in left. Good offensive chance here.
Well, that's hit number 15 in them for that one. And, boy, you get 15 hits in a game. The matter is you can just sit back and relax and watch his team work.
Speaker settling in. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. The first pitch. And that's a hit. Beltran to field. And in there, Boston for a run. And Garcia Parra also will score.
They don't want to just lay down and die. They're going to continue to try to battle and see if they can't come back into this thing. They're getting a little bit closer at the very least. They gain some momentum for the next day.
It's going to be Rice now. You get a feeling watching them, they're feeling comeback fever, Steve, going on here.
Now, good hitters don't give up at bats no matter what the situation. That was a good piece of hitting right there. Now they need 3 more to at least stave off the loss, so they still got their work cut out for them, Gary.
2 outs and a man on first. Supan sets and throws.
0-1.
Fastball in there, 0-1. Looking for that little Earl Weaver blast right here with a couple on and 1 out.
Yeah, they're looking for that old 3-run homer, aren't they? But they've got to get some runners on base to make it work.
Lined right at the second baseman. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Well, put it in the books for the Kansas City Royals. They get the win today. Good all-around team effort.
I think you'll agree we have got the perfect choice in this one for our player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And, Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. This is a good victory.
Hey, anytime you can go on the road and beat another major league team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.